Good morning, my friends. My name is Lama Jigme Gyatso. I am a non-sectarian monk, teacher, and healer, as well as tantrika, who blends the Buddhist path and the Taoist path, the Sutric path and the Tantric path, the Theravadan path and the Mahayana path. I invite you to join me for another guided meditation. Now, this is not instructional, so if you have a confusion, write down a question and then address the questions in the comment section on YouTube or the comment section on Facebook. I'll do my best to answer them for you. Yesterday, I led you through a 3-minute technique that I like to call General Dzogchen. Today, I'm going to lead you through both a 3-minute practice of Metta, loving kindness, and the 3-minute Dzogchen technique for a total of 6 minutes. Like yesterday, we're going to hack meditation by playing with our hands. We're going to play with the idea that our ring fingers can help us tie into our abdominal cavity and consequently become very mellow and centered. So we're going to rest the first knuckle of our right ring finger upon the tip of our left ring finger in our lap. We're also going to count sets of 9 by touching the tip of our left thumb to the base of our left ring finger. Now that's upside down and turn around, so let's make that easier. I'm going to stand up and play with the camera. So here we go. We're taking our right ring finger, finding the big knuckle and touching that to the tip of our left ring finger. Taking our left thumb and touching that to the base of our right pinky. That takes us to our pelvic cavity, which is very useful for manifestation. We're going to count the 9 repetitions on our right hand using our pinky creases 1, 2, 3, using our ring finger creases 4, 5, 6, using our middle finger creases 7, 8, 9. Let's get to it. Oh, some people wonder, this is a pendant of green Tade, who is my Dhammapada, and I go into more of that in previous videos. Touching the tip of our right thumb to the base of our right pinky, we count in the 3 creases of the pinky, the 3 repetitions of how joy good, releasing. Now we're going to move the tip of our right thumb to the base of our right ring finger and count upon the 3 creases of that finger, 3 repetitions of the contemplation. How joy feel, releasing. We're all naturally self-centered. If we're smart, we won't repress that or indulge that, but instead we'll harness that energy to feed our love of others. So we begin with ourselves by saying, or by contemplating, now to me, on the in-breath, give great joy. Where do we count that? Well, we're going to move the tip of our right thumb to the base of our right middle finger and count the 3 repetitions of that contemplation upon the 3 creases of that finger. Now to me, give great joy. I'm going to select an individual named Lisa and send her some joy. So first I turn my attention back to my left hand, and I take the tip of my left thumb and slide it up my left pinky to its second set of creases. This signifies I'm now working on my second set of 9 breaths. I turn my attention, or I return my attention to the right hand. I move the tip of my right thumb to the base of my right little finger and begin counting 3 repetitions upon the 3 creases of now to Lisa, give great joy. I move the tip of my right thumb to the base of my right ring finger. Upon the 3 creases of that finger, I count 3 repetitions of now to some, give great joy. Who's some? Everyone in your house, everyone in your apartment, everyone on your block, everyone you can see with your, or imagine with, in the scope of vision of your naked eye. Now to some, give great joy. Now to all, then we're going to take the tip of our right thumb and bring that over to the base of our right middle finger. Upon the 3 creases of the middle finger, we're going to count 3 repetitions of now to all, give great joy. Who is all? All is all the living beings on earth. In earth's soil, on earth's, upon earth, in earth's water, and flying over earth in the air. All the creatures, big and small, all the living beings on earth. Now to all, give great joy. Please turn your attention to your left hand. Slide the tip of your left thumb up your little finger until you get to the 3rd set of creases. This signifies that now we're working on our 3rd set of 9 breaths. Please return your awareness to your, or attention to your right hand. Place the tip of your right thumb at the base of your right pinky. And now count 3 repetitions of now to each, give great joy. Who is each? All living beings filling this and every universe. Please bring the tip of your right thumb to the base of your right ring finger. Prepare to perform 3 repetitions or to count 3 repetitions of the concise contemplation, which is each joy. Please bring the tip of your right thumb over to the base of your right middle finger, and upon its 3 creases, count 3 repetitions of, again, each joy. We've completed a 3-minute loving-kindness meditation on joy. Now it's time to let go. We'll be doing that by practicing the 3-minute general Dzogchen practice. Moving your attention to your left hand, please place the tip of your left thumb upon the set of creases at the base of your left ring finger. Returning your attention to your right hand, please place the tip of your right thumb at the base of your right pinky. What's seeing, releasing. What hearing, releasing. Now we're dragging the tip of our right thumb to the base of our right middle finger. What feeling, releasing. Turning our attention to our left hand, removing the tip of our left thumb up our left ring finger to the second set of creases. Returning our attention to our right hand, we place the tip of our right thumb upon the first set of creases, or the bottom set of creases, on our right little finger. How could this be funny? Right ring finger. Grin with lips, releasing. Grin with cheeks, releasing. Grin with eyes, releasing. Right middle finger, noticing, relaxing. Back to the left hand, take the tip of the left thumb, slide it up along your left ring finger until you come to the third set of creases. Back to the right hand, place the tip of the right thumb at the first set of creases at the base of the right pinky. We're now going to count 3 repetitions of the one-syllable contemplation, this ease. Move your thumb to the right ring finger and continue with this ease. Slide the tip of the right ring finger over to the middle finger. Oh, let's try that again. Slip the tip of the right thumb over to the base of the right middle finger and continue to count this ease. That concludes our 6 minutes guided meditation. Now what we want to do is protect our investment and good karma. We're going to do that by a quick verbalizing a very cool intention. I'm going to say a phrase, you repeat. I like to call that call and response. I'm going to use the word virtue, which is short for virtuous merit, which is a synonym for good karma. By this virtue, may I now accomplish the spontaneous, habitual, easy, and effective mastery of Buddha's mental yogas, of wisdom, peace, love, and joy. Now we're going to multiply our good karma with a loving intention. And now lead every living being, without exception, to this ground. Very good. Now I'm going to teach you a vocabulary word. There is a Buddha of compassion. He may be real, he may be unimagined, but he's useful in Tibetan Buddhism. This fellow here with the 4 hands. Here we go, this hand here, this 2 on the lap, oopsie, and there's one there. Not terribly focused, but you can download a copy for free on my website using the links below. In Sanskrit, this Buddha of compassion is known as Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva. In some provinces of China, known as Quan Shi Yun Kusa. Some places in Japan as Guanxiang Bosatsu. But in Tibet, known simply as Chain Rei Zig. So let's practice pronouncing that right now. The first syllable is chain, like a bicycle chain. Chain, chain, chain. Second syllable is ray, like a ray gun, or like a ray of golden light. Ray, ray, ray. The last syllable is Zig, and sadly, as a Jew, the only phrase that comes to mind is Zig Heil, which is kind of creepy, but it sticks in your mind. Zig, Zig, Zig. Now we're going to put them together. Let's start again with the first syllable. Chain, chain, chain. 2 syllables. Chain ray, chain ray, chain ray. 3 syllables. Chain Ray Z. Chain Ray Z. Chain Ray Z. Excellent. Now, now you know how to invoke the Buddha of Compassion by using his Tibetan name, which is very cool. In a few more lessons, this will become more important. I'll give you a second recitation of dedication to invest and multiply your good karma. And that second dedication will actually use the phrase Shame Raising. Very good. So, my friends, I thank you for your time and your kind attention. I would be remiss if I didn't remind you that the Saturday series of weekly meditation classes begins this Saturday. If you're in the greater LA area, by all means attend in person. If you're not, then attend via Skype. Yeah, there's only so much room in my venue. There's only so much room in my Skype room. I think it's like 7 or 8 people. So, be smart. Contact me using the links below on Facebook. I'm glad to explain the registration process to you. Or you can register yourself if you feel courageous and brave using my website, using the links below. One of the things you can do using the website is use a very specific link to calculate the time zone difference. Now, what's really nice about the Saturday class is it takes place at 10 a.m. Los Angeles time. What's great about that is that in Europe, it's not horribly late. It's only like 8 or 9 or 10 at night, which is very good because most of my classes start at 6 at night, which makes it virtually impossible for students to attend in Europe. However, be that as it may, I thank you for your time and your kind attention. May you and yours be healthy and happy. Bye-bye.